Hi, Dr. Sharita here with the weekly recap. Joining me on tonight's She Built It Boss Lady Chronicles was Dr. Joanne Steckler. Dr. Joanne is a physician scientist and infectious disease doctor in the Seattle, Washington area. She specializes in the care of HIV positive patients and STI prevention. Dr. Joanne shared her journey through medicine with us. She talked about what it was like to enter infectious disease at a time when HIV treatment was in its infancy. She talked about what it was like to serve that patient population. In addition to that, in 2020, during the pandemic, she started a food blog called the uglyducklingbakery.com. And that came about because she realized that, because as a infectious disease physician in the middle of a pandemic, she was sharing a lot of information about COVID, which can be unsettling for some folks and maybe depressing a little bit. And she decided that she didn't want to share bad things anymore or kind of negative things anymore, that she wanted to share a little bit of joy, and so she started to share about food. She started asking questions about food, and then people started asking her about recipes. She was posting pictures of her food and those kinds of things. And one thing led to the next, which led to the Ugly Duckling Bakery .com. But what really struck me about Dr. Joanne's story is her resilience. Well, a couple of things. One, that she decided to do something that was a bit outside of the box. So she talked to us about the challenges of starting the food blog and, even to the point of just learning the technology. But just doing something that was uncomfortable and having things not be perfect, that she talked about what her photos were like in the beginning, and but the fact that she just kept going, she learned things and revamped and kept going, and that just spoke to a thing about resilience. When we want to do new things in our lives, especially us as high achieving women, we can't expect to be great at it the first time. That's just not realistic. But the lesson in Dr. Joanne's story is that if you keep trying, each time that you try, even if you don't quite hit the mark, you learn a lesson. And each lesson helps to get you closer and closer to the mark. So I really admired her resilience and in sharing those things. So definitely check out her food blog, uglyducklingbakery.com. Also follow her on all the socials. She does weeknight meals, baked goods, and cocktail recipes. So it was really, she has some really fun things on her website. Definitely check out the full episode here so you can hear her story and go and follow her, find some great weeknight dinner ideas for you and your family. But more important, don't forget to keep trying. I am a firm believer that the only reason that we fail to achieve the things that we desire is because we give up. So don't give up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You will definitely hit your mark in due time. Take care. Have a great night.